Hello everybody. Real quick, I just wanted to say that this is a two-part video and you're watching part 2. If you haven't already seen the first video, I would highly recommend going to go check that out before you get into this one. I never really make mention of two-part videos, so I wanted to actually do that for once since people do get mad at me for it. If you're watching this when it's coming out, then just look at my most recent video to find it, and if you're not, then there should be a card in the top right that will take you to the video. Alright, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. Alright, so now let's talk about the exact opposite of, continued value. Jing Yuan. He's still decent.
Yeah, if you have Sunday, he's still, like, decently competitive. But without Sunday, he's just not a character. He's a 3-star.
Without Sunday, he is a dead corpse. I'm gonna be honest. Without Sunday, he is not a real character. He is actually just lying there Mara struck next to Jingliu. He's not that good. I would say that he is still worth it. Like, if you're willing to pull Sunday or if you have Sunday, he is absolutely still beneficial and you can still make him work. He's definitely still has the potential to do well if you have the right team. And it's like, he's going to be better as a DPS than, like, Clara will be. For the average person, he's going to be better than what Sela will do, what Topaz will do. Like, he definitely still works. Let's pause real quick and take a brief word from our sponsor, LD Shop. With so many good characters coming out soon, many players simply don't have the jades they need to get them all. Now, if only there was a cheaper way to get top-ups for games like Star Rail and ZZZ. Well, that's where the sponsor of the video comes in, LD Shop. LD Shop is a safe and reliable top-up site for all your favorite games. They offer top-ups at a more affordable price than in-game, and can even activate your first top-up bonus if you haven't used it already. All you have to do is click the bundle you want, put in your server and UID, and your top-up will appear in-game shortly after. If you buy using my link as well, you can get a 5% and 15% coupon good for $50. Last but not least, if you consistently use LD Shop and spend over $80 for the month, you can get an Express Supply Pass completely free on your homepage. Use the link in the description or the pinned comment. Thank you so much to LD Shop for sponsoring. Let's get back to the video. Jingliu. I'm not gonna lie.
She's a disappointment,
honestly. I think she's still pretty good nowadays. I just think Blade is better.
Yeah.
I just think Blade is straight up better. And then the potential to lose to Blade is way more important.
If you have her and then have Hyacinth, can still use her.
Yeah.
But without Hyacinth, she's still terrible.
Yeah, I just think Blade's better personally. I like him way more. But still, Jingliu's still good. Jingliu's still good. Luocha.
I think his young is still good. For Castrus, he's also a good healer if you don't have Hyacinth, but like...
I think he exists.
If you have Castrus...
You should have Hyacinth.
Yeah.
I think he exists in the same realm as Fushuan, where it's like, these two will never be your first choices, but they are still fully capable of doing a good job for you.
Like, if you only have one other sustain, then yeah, you just use him.
Yeah, I mean, he's not bad. He's not bad, it's just, I think he's just a very boring character overall.
I would put Tingyun above Jingliu, though.
No, I
think he is better than her, like...
No, HP teams. The HP teams, like, in the case of an optimal team, this team Jingliu's team would be performing better. That's my thing. Comparatively, this team will perform better. Whether it's all Jingliu or not, that's not my point to discuss today.
Yeah, that's true.
Xingshui.
I think if you have Tribute with her and Sparkle, she's still, like, does a decent job.
I think that there is quite literally no reason to use her in this game. However, she's very funny. I think she has a really cool kit, and she is very fun to play. Compared to any other character, you should not be running Xingshui. But that's the same argument we said for Sela, so...
Put her above Sela.
True! A Sela mains are gonna kill us.
Sela does not deserve to be above Qingque.
They're gonna find us. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I'm getting canceled. All right, next up is Sushang.
She has like the APOC niche when it's single target, but she's not great.
Me and editing, play the Sushang APOC clip again. I think that the character is bad, and she is not usable in most scenarios. However, she does have some places where she can be pretty good.
I really like the details in her kit, like how it works. It's just that her numbers are too low.
I think if she had weakness break efficiency built into her kit, or if she had a way to have like an additive multiplier, I legitimately think she would be like
also,
I think she would be like not a top tier but a high tier character today.
It's those extra procs that she does, if they weren't just crit procs.
Yes.
But instead like actual like break procs, and she'll be a lot better.
Because that's exactly it. Then you need to encourage building a hybrid style, focusing more on the crit rate than the break effect.
That just doesn't work with her.
Yeah, it's too demanding compared to like Xlipyth specifically, but I think it's still, she has a very, very unique kit, and if we had those very small changes, I think she'd be actually fantastic. Unfortunately, that's not the reality, but I don't know. I think because she serves as a good break substitute character, and there are some bosses that like break, I think it's like, I think she can be here.
Oh, yes.
Putting... Yeah, no, by the way, these two will never move to... Wait, hold on. There we go. They can look into each other's eyes.
That's where they belong.
That's where they belong.
Girls.
I love the Ghost Hunt squad so much. They're so cute.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Moving on, Tingyun.
I think still amazing value simply because she abuses DDD and she still works with good characters like Archer.
Anexa. She is a peculiar character. I always forget that she technically works with Aglaia. I like the character a lot, and she does actually have some places where she is still helpful nowadays, which is very, very surprising. But with more and more characters shifting away from a conventional ultimate, where it's like Fei Xiao has charges, Cyrene has recollection, Castris has new bud, I personally think it would be a very nice like quality of life change.
We forgot about Finon. She also gives a lot of stats to Finon.
The
energy gets converted.
Oh god, you're right. That's actually a really good point. I completely forgot about that. So she is actually helpful for multiple top characters. You know what? Okay, anyway. So I really wish that they would make like a global quality of life change where energy is converted into stacks or like charges for a lot of these characters. It still wouldn't be too helpful for like Castris or Cyrene specifically, but Finon would benefit from it and Fei Xiao would benefit from it a lot. I just think it'd be really, really nice comparatively, but either way, she still definitely has a place in this game, which is very, very surprising considering she's been good the entire duration of this game because she represents such an underused niche. Yanqing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, you know what? I'm just gonna... Okay. Alright, so, Xlipyth.
There are Yukong setups with Finon.
I do not care! This is... Okay.
At least put her above the others. I think she's more useful.
There. Okay, hold on. There. Okay, so you know what? There's somebody out there who's probably watching this for the first time and is confused. Okay, Yanqing. Yanqing has very, very mediocre multipliers. His kit is entirely dependent on him not getting hit at all, so you need to run specifically a shielder with him. And even with his Eidolons, because standard Eidolons are easier to get, even his Eidolons are just incredibly bad and do not help him in any substantial way. Arlan. Arlan is the epitome of everything wrong with the early parts of Star Rail. They had no idea what they were doing with him. He is an HP scaler. By the way, he scales on attack. He's just an HP sucker. All he does is steal his own HP. And he does no damage with it. He can restore his own HP by killing enemies. He's not doing that. And even then, he drains it again. It doesn't really make him that much stronger either, because it was a very limited multiplier. Yeah, Arlan just functionally doesn't make sense as a character. Yukong just doesn't give as many buffs as everybody else. That's actually the main problem with Yukong. Her buffs are situational, and they're not as strong. That's it. Alright, Shui. This feels like if they did Sushang with Break more in mind. Like, this feels like the better version of the Break-centric character. Or the Break-centric 4-star.
I think in APOG she still has a use, but not really in any other mode.
No, not at all. Like, she cannot do pure fiction at all, really. And her performance in MOC is probably stopping at MOC 10, so that's not great.
Yeah. APOC is just a lot more forgiving. You can run a lot more 4-stars because there's pretty strong buffs there and mechanics that help you actually use those 4-stars.
Yeah.
That's also why it's my favorite mode.
Wei is not amazing, but I think she is very fun. She has a kit that can actually, like, scale decently. It's not going to be anywhere near the level of 3.x anymore, but it's a kit that works fairly well, all things considered. I think after, like, again, because using her myself, I do actually think she has some genuine merit to her entire skill set. I put her slightly above Sushang, or do I put her higher? I don't know. I think follow-up is just a more relevant niche, whereas this being your main break DPS is just not going to be that good overall.
It's pretty cooked, if I'm honest, but like it can get an okay score.
It's a fun cook. That's the thing. It's a fun cook.
Yeah.
All right, Bailu.
I think. Yeah, situational.
The fish boss. Let me tell you.
It's still great if you don't want to get one shot.
She is not great in many places, but she was really good against Lygus, really good against the fish boss. Because the fish boss had his entire mechanic invalidated by Bailu. For that, she deserves situational.
For like Castra's teams.
I did that with solo Evernight to beat Lycus. I just want to say, chat, it cleared in 5 cycles, so honestly, it could have been 4 if I knew how to play the game. I honestly felt pretty good about that. Oh my god. Alright, Herta.
I think still worth.
Agreed.
Because she does amazing in pure fiction with the Herta, and if the Memory of Chaos has an AoE boss, she also helps Herta a lot.
Yeah, like, fighting like Flame Reaver with Mini Herta, and then you lower them all to the same health, and you just get like 5 straight spins. Honestly, not too bad damage overall. She's really good in that ideal scenario with the Herta. You can't use her really without it. I know there's some psychopaths who do main DPS Mini Herta. That's why you're a psychopath. Okay. Alright.
Let her join Gunaifen.
Yeah, okay, fine.
She is really good in
is.
Apocalyptic Shadow because she's an like action value manipulator.
Yep.
Like a DDD spammer, and she gives a huge speed boost. And she can also break.
What is it? It's like 50 speed, I think, at a level 10 talent.
Above 60, I think. I think 60 or a bit more.
I think if you ever talent like leveled up at E6, I think it's higher than that. I think the base value at 10 is 50.
58 or something.
She is a character who doesn't really get much usage nowadays, but she is very interesting for the fact that you're right. She manipulates the speed values in a game where speed is one of the most important parts of it. And that's not too helpful for a lot of people and not too valuable too often. But it can definitely be very interesting if A, you need a character to move even faster, or B, you just really want to make sure you don't get hit for a while.
Also, I used her as DPS against Hule in that APOC. So.
What the fuck? Okay, we're not talking about that right now. We'll be back for that.
She destroyed Hule.
What the fuck? I can't, man. Alright, moving on. Ruan Mei. Yeah, so we're just gonna
Yeah. I would say above Bronya.
Yeah, I like the generalist aspect a bit more.
Because she's amazing in Apocalyptic Shadow. She's like the queen of that game mode. And then she also slots into like so many teams. Like, she is so amazing for Naxa. When you're running him sustainless, it's so easy.
That's the most underrated aspect, I feel, is that I think she is straight up, like, I think she is the true queen of sustainless. Because your ability to break things way easier with her is so impactful.
And the break delay is also something that no one else has to this day.
Nope, not at all. Like, she offers damage, she offers additional speed, she offers a mechanic that nobody else can actually do. I think she is definitely still on the higher end. And then, if you have the golden shop token, which a lot of people do, and you are saving it, like, we've gotten 2 golden shop tokens at this point, you could get E1 Ruan Mei from the shop, which is a 20% defense ignore on top of everything she already does. Not always going to be the most helpful. In some cases, it might just be a little extra damage, but if you pair it with other forms of defense ignore, that gets a lot better. It is definitely a very high value thing overall. I really like Ruan Mei. I'm very happy that I have her. I actually just used my other token to get her E1. What I did was I got Topaz. I got Topaz with the first token. I got E1 Ruan Mei with the second token. And then I had a third because I had, what's it called? I did a top up so that I could get fucking Hyacinth, because otherwise I was gonna scream. And so I decided to get E1 Topaz with it. I'm gonna use that character if it kills me.
Yeah, I also love her. Like, she still to this day has the best builds on both my accounts.
So, Dr. Ratio. Okay.
Yes.
Is this an insane take? Just stick with me here. Stick with me. Is this an insane take? Seal it here. Because there are people who will there are people who will use him over Fei Xiao and be like, hey guys, look, it still works with the exact same teams. He can technically
E2 Dan Hong and Bailu
for
and
Mannzz
Cypher.
Like,
and they just carry him.
He can technically do things still. But I don't know. I think it's in the same realm as Sela, where it's like, why are you using them over any other character? I just don't see a reason for it, if I'm being honest.
He's quite painful to use.
Yeah.
They don't hold up anymore.
What was that clear you did the other day? All E6 and then E6 S5 Robin?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. That's actually insane.
I think that was still like a 1 cycle.
Yeah, that's crazy. It wasn't even a 0 cycle. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Yeah, he's just... I don't want him up here with the other DPS. Like, he could be quote-unquote better than them, but I just don't... Like, some of these characters are just so unique in what they do compared to him, who you should just use Fei Xiao. Alright, we're almost done. Dan Heng.
Oh, he's horrid. There's no use for him.
Alright.
You can put his father next to him. He has no use.
Yeah, I really like Welt. I think he has a cool kit. The problem is, I think slow is such a horrible mechanic.
Yeah, it does nothing.
Yeah, slow is a fundamentally useless mechanic in this game. I do not think it's good at all. March 7th. She's not good, but you can do... I'm gonna be honest, you can do more things with March 7th than I feel like you can do with anybody down here. Like, you can cook something up with Welt Sustain, but I think March is at least, like...
March
is at least funny.
Decent cooks, yeah.
She could be top of Horrid with Lynx.
Like, if you have a Fushuan icon, she can, like, you can sustain with March pretty well, because you get healed fully by the Lycone on the next second wave. So on the first wave, you don't have to shield everyone.
She's not the worst. She's definitely not good, but I've seen some interesting things done with March, at least to the point where I'm like, I'll give her some respect.
Back when people used Robin DPS, she was like desustained for that because she had so many follow-up attacks. Like
Oh
her
my
counter
God,
follow-ups.
that was a real thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ah! Moving on. Himeko.
I would say still worth it for pure fiction.
I was gonna say situational, because I think Herta is better. And I feel
Yeah.
like Himeko has not been favored by pure fiction as much. And also, at the end of the day, Herta just has a better designed kit for a lot of these situations than Himeko does. Because she's capped on charges. Still!
Oh, yeah, that is so sad.
I'm still mad about it. It's been a year and I'm still mad about it. Anyway.
It's such an easy fix.
It's so easy to just let her overcap on charges a little bit. It's such an easy fix, and they've just never done it. It actually aggravates me so much.
I was allergic to character buffs.
The worst part is, isn't it fixed in Currency Wars?
In Currency Wars, she can overcap by a lot.
What the fuck? Okay, it's fine.
I think
cool.
people have like 23 stacks in Currency Wars.
Okay, these are all for more fun than actual usability. I feel like right here, because she can still be useful in pure fiction, just not as much nowadays. So I feel like that's the distinguishing line.
You kind of need like E1 Fugue for her to be like universally useful.
Yeah.
Like otherwise, she needs a fire weakness.
Yeah, exactly. We're down. Okay, actually, because Astral Express, we'll do these two first. This isn't a real character.
Yeah.
And this is also not a real character, but it's a sustain, so... Actually, there we go. Alright. I think the taunt is at least interesting. I'll give it to her over Chapard.
She takes like such low damage when she taunts because she has like a huge damage decrease.
Yep. Huge damage reduction. It's pretty nice.
Like it's a really nice, like interesting mechanic. It's just that so many bosses do AoE damage that it does nothing.
It doesn't matter, but hey, she's there. She's doing her best. Alright, last but not least is Argenti.
Amazing value.
Alright, guys, so that's gonna end off the list for today now.
We're not gonna do that.
He's not touching anywhere near up here.
Yes, I won't put him in situational. He is still really good in pure fiction if you have Triby. And he is amazing for the Herta.
But even then, I think Mini Herta's better still.
No.
He's basically operating in the same way as Serval is with like the Windset passkey, and it's like none of them are doing substantial damage. But the way Mini Herta works in most cases, because you want to prioritize like AoE fights with the Herta. I feel like Mini Herta just has the most value out of the options from 1.x.
You clearly have not seen my Argenti runs.
I've seen a lot of Mini Herta runs though. That character's very good.
When I run Argenti in pure fiction, I have like unlimited Argenti ults and Herta ults.
Like that's the thing.
I use those like a million times.
No, I know. I've seen Argenti be run with the Herta because Leia does it. I've seen it work. I just don't think it's as impressive. I'll compromise on this. They can be next to each other. Okay, it wasn't letting me click. All right.
He also still does really well against a Flame Reaver.
I'll at least I'll compromise to this. Like,
yes, he deserves
that's so funny. I should have left him at Horrid. I'm just an Argenti hater. I apologize. I had to.
Why? There's nothing to hate about him.
I had to analyze his kit for a video, and it gave me like actual depression. His kit aged so badly. Like, his kit overall isn't that bad. I think there's some parts of it that just aren't amazing, but that's okay. His Eidolons might be some of the worst things I've ever read in my entire life.
Oh yeah, those are awful.
Like, he might have the worst Eidolons.
40% attack.
He might have the worst Eidolons of any premium 5-star in this game. And that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot when Jing Yuan exists. Oh my god. Anyway, Yeah, no, I think that's gonna be the end of the list. I think this was pretty good. I don't think. Okay, actually, well, no, people are gonna be really angry about. I imagine there's gonna be like a non-insignificant amount of people who click off the moment we put Sela in situational.
Same with ratio. People are gonna be mad about that.
Yeah, well, just get
But
Fei
he's
Xiao.
just not. He's not fun anymore. He's
just
so
get Fei
bad.
Xiao. I'm sorry. Just get Fei Xiao. You will see a whole new world of potential. I'm
I
sorry.
have E0, S0 ratio, and it's just incredibly painful to use him.
Damn, you even cracking 50k with that anymore, or no? That's mean. that one's mean.
I don't even know. I haven't used him in so long because he's just so painful.
Yeah, it's again, these two characters are the embodiment of you can, but why would you? At least the characters over here are like, they're not good, but they're fun and unique. Like, Sela's unique, but it's not even in a great way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. Alright, well, anyway, that's gonna wrap up the video for today, so thank you very much for joining for today. I really do appreciate it. A lot of fun.
You're welcome.
And, yeah. Alright, we're gonna end this off.